Saskatchewan is introducing a parental bill of rights which violates the charter rights of LGBTQ students in the province. And so the only way for them to pass this law is to use the notwithstanding clause. And this law is absolute bullshit. So why don't we take a second to look at the wording of this law? If somebody under the age of 16 has a preferred name or pronoun, they have to get the express consent of their parents. And the second part of this law is where it gets really messed up. Because if the school or child reasonably suspects that this is going to result in the physical, mental, or emotional harm to the student, the school still has to do it. They just have to provide resources. And the bill specifically says it's to develop a plan to address the pupil's request with the pupil's parents, which is firmly wording it to make it sound like it is the trans kid's fault for wanting to be trans and having abusive parents. But it gets worse. Not only are they using the notwithstanding clause to violate 3 sections of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, but they are also using the notwithstanding clause for the Saskatchewan Human Rights Code to violate 3 sections of that. And are you ready for the icing on the cake? They are making it illegal to sue the government if any harm comes to the student because of this law. You can't sue the government, you can't sue the executive council, you can't sue the school or the school board, and you cannot sue members of the government. So if this law leads to a trans kid taking their own life, there is no recourse. If this law results in a child being outed to their parents and then the child is assaulted or otherwise harmed, there is no recourse. The government is literally saying no matter how bad things get, it is not our fault. This is arguably one of the most evil and despicable laws I have ever seen in modern Canadian history.